Maybe we can start here. Let me pull myself up. See how this looks. All right. I left off somewhere. Yeah, with totally incomplete work. That's good. Let me just check my audio and stuff and make sure it's all going well. Hello, hello. Yep. Okay. All right. Go and get started. Let me kind of review where I was. We're making some open source. I'm under caffeinated. I'm running a little late today. So I need to drink a ton of caffeine and get back on it. We were doing multi-language stuff. And then it generated. Do I still even have Claude Code? Yeah, here it is. I think I left this running when I logged out yesterday. And the major question is, what can I get with TypeScript? Oh, I think the question is, yes, I can get TypeScript working. I can get TypeScript working. At least that's what I asked this Claude Code. Hey, can we get, if I were doing this without Claude Code or something, I'd probably either just have to learn TypeScript super well, learn the not just TypeScript, but the typing system and these generics, or maybe I would possibly just do JavaScript if I just wanted to get this out the door. I don't know, but we're doing Claude Code. So that's awesome. So I last asked, let me just kind of review where I am. The project is here to define, a data object, define a data model, define a little form. And from that form, you just say, well, here's the form that I want to know. What should I say first? And then and then here's what the user said. What should I say next? And then here's what the user said. What should I say next? And through doing this interviewer will then populate this form for you, this object for you, and then it's really good. So, yep, Chatfield PY, Chatfield JS, but the situation is this Chatfield JS is kind of a disaster. So that's where we're picking up. Okay. So, and then I just have everything ready to go. Yeah. Okay. And I think I remember what Builder v2. Why? I think oh, this is in, oh, I see. I think I remember, I don't know what I remember. I need more coffee. And then what did my to-do say? Get the builder test file running without TS errors. Yeah, that was the idea. Okay, the builder test file. It's this one. Is that it? Now there's this v2. Okay. Good, we'll do that. I badly want my coffee. Okay. No, I need more. Okay. All right, Builder v2 is basically wrong already. Why are we doing Builder v2? What is it? Oh, it's just checking the compilation. Okay. Fix compilation errors. Okay. Okay, so this Builder v2 is I don't mind that too much at the moment. This Builder v2 is a massive, wait, this is the test, is a massive different implementation from Python. I think part of my problem is I said, let's just implement everything identically. And that can't be done for these TypeScript to make valid TypeScript. So let's see what it says. What are we doing? Just fixing bugs? Yeah, fix. I have accept edits on. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, good. Const, love it. Oh, yeah, see, this is sort of what I was thinking of doing. Right. Let's see if that works. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, right. Please work. Hey. Cool. NPM test. Test builder. Sure. I almost want to check this in now before it goes crazy. So what's changed in the builder? Whatever. Yeah. I always do that. Ooh, I need definitely my coffee. Okay, test builder v2. Actually, yeah, let's just do them all. So this is still very early repo that no one cares about. So I'm not really doing super brilliant commit messages and things like this just yet. Incomplete TS or okay, so I'm gonna check it in and then I'm gonna let it continue. Ready? Yeah. Just in case something goes really badly. One failed, one total. Well, that's not great. NPM test, yeah. What is that? V2. Mm-hmm. Whew. Okay. Wait, it claims the original tests still have issues. So you just totally failed? I've created a type safe builder. God, I can't read. Okay. Mm-hmm. So there's a new builder. TypeScript knows which fields exist at compile time. It's kind of amazing. Callable trait builders using factory functions. Callable cast. Okay, good. Confidential and conclude. Thank you. 2 API modes: type safe mode, tracks field name, and dynamic mode. Add a missing confidential and conclude. Yes, thank you. Type definitions. Okay. The older builders still use patterns. Yeah. Okay. Can we? Okay. Why is the old one still there? Is this just more of Claude Code? Trying to keep around legacy code? Yes, thank you. Backup. Yeah. Again, who cares? Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. While I'm doing that, let's see what's changed here. Good. Oh, good. So the builder should be massively different now, right? Yes. Good. Yeah, it's a little bit tuned to sort of succeed. And once the unit test to pass, not literally, but okay. Do you want to proceed? Yeah, of course I do. Why are we? This do you want to proceed is totally ridiculous. Okay. Yes, does it compile? And let's see. Right? Okay. Now we're in the middle of rewriting, so that's okay. Let's see how this goes. I gotta wake up. Uh-huh. Yes, I would love to see if everything compiles. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Dynamic? I don't know if I like that. Maybe. Typed interview. Okay. Okay. Type exports, huh? Okay. Okay. Now wait a second. Builder v2 is gone. Hmm. Tests. Oh. Oh, I see. The test is still there. Okay. Let's try that. Builder test builder v2. Right. Totally. Uh okay, okay. So that's gonna fail. It's gonna say, oh, I need to import correctly. Correct. Thank you. Thank you. And now with that written out, okay. I think same error. I think that was the same error. Sub attribute access. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see what's changed here. Builder v2 tests. There we go. Yeah. Not bad. Mm-hmm. Oh. Is that it? Okay. Running my tests. Cool. Okay. Something's passing, but I'm not impressed yet. I think it disabled a bunch of stuff. I think there's a bunch of things. Please declare victory and quit. Run the example. Sure. Maybe I just need new syntax to declare those like subfields or whatever I call them. It's not perfect anyway because you declare it with a dot and then you call it with an underscore. It's not or you reference it with an underscore. It's not perfect. Whew, so we're done. Okay, let me like adjust. I gotta read this stuff. I gotta get into TypeScript. I guess I'm learning. I thought, oh, I'll just make this thing do TypeScript for me, but the old joke used to be JavaScript is the language that everyone thought they knew already and didn't have to learn. And maybe I'm doing the same with TypeScript, just assuming I know it from JavaScript. And then like Java and C#. I feel like Microsoft made C#. If I know C#, then I know TypeScript too. If I know C# and JavaScript, then I'll know TypeScript. So let's read your, all right. So the old builder's gone. Good. Yes. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Full type safety. Mm-hmm. Callable tray builder. Okay. Method chaining. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know. What is this Chatfield dynamic? What? Chatfield dynamic. What exactly? Like, what's a dynamic field name? Mm-hmm. All right. What's a Chatfield dynamic? Python-like experience. Who want to define field names dynamically at runtime? Yeah. Without TypeScript compile time restrictions. Okay. So this is all type safe. Somehow. That's actually really amazing if it does that. That's great. Then TypeScript knows these exist at compile time. Mm-hmm. Right? Chatfield dynamic. Really? Oh, I can't. So it really is. It's reading this. I mean, they're not. Okay, they're right. It is compile time. That's cool. So in my mind, oh, this is built at runtime. This is it's like a function call, and this is a, like an attribute pull on the return value of the function. Oh, and that's a callable. So we're going to call it again, and then we're going to, so it's all runtime in my mind. And in TypeScript, this is in fact compile time. Wow. And this is not. Neat. Neat. That's cool. If that's the case, that's cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to need Chatfield dynamic. So, yeah. So let's run the whole test suite, huh? No, surely a bunch of stuff's going to fail. Okay. Another thing, this drives me crazy. Test interview simple. What is that? What the heck is this? Oh my God, we're deleting this. Node. Simple test of the interview class. Node. I see. And then what is it pulling in? Path, testing, Chatfield, JS. Here's an interview. Where's the pull? Where's the import? OpenAI key. Wait, what? Where does it even? Ported? OpenAI key? Oh, here it is. Interview, test interview. Where did that go? Here? This is totally ridiculous. This is absolutely useless bit of code. It's totally useless. Okay. So, test. Okay. Good. So now I can go. Now I can get my command line completion. Okay, so npm run. What is it? Let's see it. npm run test. npm test dash dash tests slash what? Test builder. Okay, and then v2. Okay, so let's go look. Finally, for the first time today, I know what to do. Let's go look at v1 versus v2 tests and see what's going on. All right. So here's the old builder. Oh, I need more coffee. I'm really dying. And here'll be the new builder. Okay. Stop it. Okay. So dynamic. I almost want to move the dynamic stuff to its own test suite. Let's see. Because I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, that's it? Okay, good. Let's do it. Maybe I'll do it myself. Let me try to do it myself. Yeah. Let me do it myself. So, to make sure I know this. So, copy test builder. It's going to be easy. Test builder v2 to task builder dynamic, right? They call it dynamic builder, not builder dynamic. They must. It's English. Chatfield dynamic. We'll do that. Builder dynamic, whatever. TS, right? So that'll be the dynamic test, and then it will just simply be only that, right? Test the new v2 builder, the new one. We haven't even released any code yet. Whatever. Dynamic builder. Okay. Thank you. What are you doing? Thank you. So now what? I see. We're going to have dynamic. Just, yeah. Yep. And then we don't want this. We do want that. And then we don't want everything else. Chatfield, whoops, Chatfield, nope. Yes. Done. Okay. So that's moved out. Let's just run that. Oops. Hey. Oh, that's cool. Does it just do it on prefix? Or does it do it on substring? Ooh, we learned something. Cool. So what if I do this? Builder dynamic. Cool. And then what if I just do dynamic? Oh, this is going to save me a million years of time. And what if I just do dy, right? NPM does this too. Yeah. And if I do D, right. Wonderful. Interviewer. Wait, why did interviewer run? I wonder if that's, I don't know. It seems like there's no D in there, but that's fine. So if I say dy, I get my dynamic. Cool. Okay. Good to know. So it's any substring of my tests. Oh, what if I do this? Test xxx. Oops, xx. Yeah. Oh, I see. Roots test pattern. What if I do this? xxx. If I put it in my description. No. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. I don't want to get it too married to the test suite too much. Okay, so wonderful. So then that means if that's done here, we can just close this and then get this out of here. Focus on the chat field. This one's gone. Bye. Okay. So here's builder. I guess I kind of want to pull up Python also. No, it's okay. Typed interview versus simple interview. Okay, so TypeScript knows these fields exist. This would be a TypeScript error if uncommented. Okay, so I guess I cannot put it in a try catch because try catch would be runtime and these are compile time errors. So that's cool. So I won't try. I won't try to try. Okay. And then why? Okay, so what if I do this? Can't I do it like, whoops. So this is test underscore builder. Right. What if I just do .ts? And then can I pass a second one like test Simple interview. Is that just the one test? Hold on. What is it? Like, is that gonna work? All right, run it. Wait, all failed? Test builder.ts. Seems like that should work. What? Stop it. Oh, what? Remote exception? That seems wrong. Ugh. Throw a new error, of course. Stupid. Oops. Stop it. Uh-huh. Is it gonna throw? All right, what's going on? Why is my interview not... Ran all tests. Test builder.ts. Did it throw? Right. Okay, let me maybe learn jest. Wait a second. Why is this like not throwing though? This seems wrong. Jest, test builder.ts, test simple interview, yeah. Running it. Is that not the name? How about test basic builder? Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Maybe this is wrong. If not, I'll have to learn jest. But then why is it not throwing my exception? Why is it... Right? Oh, wait, test, yeah, test underscore builder dot ts. Yeah, there's a massive throw in there. So why is it not throwing my... Why is it still just like running? Line 201, 202. Oh, let's go look. 201. Okay, describe, test field for... Like, I'm going to comment these out, right? Save. Run. Whoops. Run. And then what was that? 201, 202. Okay. Okay. Good. Oh, I know what I want to do. Let me do this. Let me do this. Maybe from here. Please make the, what is it? Test builder. Yeah. Skip for now. So I can individually. Good. Let's see if it does that. So I'm gonna learn the jest, I guess, syntax for making skips. Let me just let it do that. Okay. Describe.skip. Sure. Oh, look, so they're doing it. They're doing this describe call and describe.skip, which in JavaScript, that's extremely easy. You just stick a dot whatever on your function and it's in there. The calls. Okay, let's do that. So we like it. Describe.skip. Describe.skip. Wonderful. So now if I run my test suite, oops. Good. Okay. Good. Something's clearly like messed up, so this is fine. Or it's good too. Okay. Line 236. 236. So here's a test. There's the test, and the test is inside of this describe.skip. Okay. Let me ask. Let's resume that one. npm test dash what is it? Test underscore builder. Like, is it running the wrong file? I feel like I'm making some just dumb mistake. Why doesn't it know up? I mean, am I just dumb? Could be both. Could be both. I think I'm feeling my coffee. Oh, hi, people are messaging me. Oh, people are messaging about C Sharp. And what am I building? 748, 740. Oh, not long ago. I sometimes I miss my messages. Yes, run npm. The answer is, the question about C Sharp, the answer, I guess the short answer is I like it. I prefer scripting languages over really heavily typed and compiled languages. But for the compiled languages, C Sharp might be my favorite. And one reason is .NET can connect to dynamic languages. So it's nice to use C Sharp. And I used to use lots of Iron Python. So I would run Python in .NET. I used a lot of Mono as well. Okay, I used Mono Develop for a while. Wait, why are we changing test suites? What are we doing? Oh. Oh, okay, God, okay. It basically was a dumb mistake. It is a dumb. I'm learning TypeScript. Wonderful. I'm learning TypeScript. These are compilation errors. I was just talking. These are compilation errors, not runtime errors. So that's why describe.skip. This is a runtime, I would guess. This must be like a, I think if we're using expect, this is just JavaScript. So then it's got compile errors, of course. Okay, okay. I gotta get serious about this compiled language. This is real. So good. So it fixed a few things. Yes. Good. Okay, I'm gonna get pretty decent test. I think I still have 2 hours. Yes. Yeah. We're gonna get good tests and stuff going on TypeScript. So that's my answer to C Sharp. Oh, and what I'm building, really the point was I haven't been able to write open source software for several years. I wrote closed source software. And so I just wanted to start any project and just have some fun, enjoy the warm waters of open source, relax in the warm waters. And I wanted to get into, LLMs and AIs. So this Chatfield that I'm building, which I try to review when I start the streams a bit. The point is, I want in 2 languages and in 3 environments. I want on Python and in TypeScript if you're running on the server and using Node.js or Bun or some, server JavaScript. And finally, in the browser JavaScript, I want all of this to work. And what this is you could say it's like rather than making a form which the user will click and populate, if you want to have a conversation and gather similar kind of information like from a form, this is Chatfield. And what I love, my casts are gone. I think I lost my casts. I was trying to show this to someone. Do we have, let's see the Python documentation. Yeah, quick start. And so if you say, well, you can define any form, just like HTML. So our form we're making here is this bug report. And there's what steps did you take? What did you expect to happen? And what actually happened, for example. And then as a developer of the application, you create this interviewer object and you say, here is the form. Here's the information we want to know. Here's the interview or the information. What should I say to my user? And then the interviewer will return, this is just a string. The interviewer will say, here's something to tell the user. And then in the application, you just present the message to the user in any user interface, in TypeScript, in React or anything. And then the user input comes in, and then we loop again. All right, here is what the user has said. What should I say next? And then meanwhile, the interviewer is quietly populating this this form. And so, for example, there's a little _done field, and so you can check _done. And _done means through the conversation, the bug report has been completed. In other words, in the conversation, the interviewer will say, well, what is your bug? And what steps did you try? And what did you expect? And so on. But if the user just pastes a full bug report already, then the interviewer will say, thank you, we're done here. That's the flexibility of the conversation and the LLMs, of course. So that's the point. Very simple. I just want to collect some data. And then furthermore, what I really love is adding more and more little hints and little tricks around the object. So for example, you can say, tell me all of your technologies, and you can tell Chatfield, we're going to get the response from the user as a string. All of these fields are strings. But if you want a different type, you can just tell Chatfield, I want a percent. This is a float. This is a real number between 0 and 1, so it's a percent. This will return a list of strings. In this case, this will cast it as a Boolean. And so then here you can just see, if I want my technologies as a string, I would just write this here. And then if I want my technologies as a list, you just simply .as_list, it's been defined here. You invoke it here. And voila, the LLM, Chatfield and the LLM have already prepared and cleaned it out. So something I love to do is tell the LLM to return a set of factorizations of a number. So if my favorite number is 111 or something, I tell the LLM, is that prime? I tell the LLM I want a set of factors, and then because it's a billion-dollar computer and it cannot do math, but it's basically memorized the prime factorization of lots of numbers. It's perfect. It's perfect. These numbers come back as this set here. So that's these transformations. Oh, this is it. This is even it. Yes, this is even it. So if we're going to ask the affected numbers of users in this feature request, and for some reason, we're going to want the prime factorization of that number back. And the point is, it's all one round trip from the LLM. All of this is, making the LLM spot and catch and extract the key information is the challenge. Asking it to then report back all of the information in, through various conversions is straightforward, relatively straightforward. For me, it's easier than making a TypeScript dynamic type builder. And so here's an example of just the flexibility. I wrote no code here. This FR is passed into the LLM, and so you can say anything you want. You can prompt the LLM by saying, hey, I want a string. I want to call it. This is any word you want. You see these factors, critical. This is not code I wrote. If you do as bool, I wrote as bool. If you do as bool dot anything, then you will get as_bool_ anything you want at the moment. And then you can prompt to say, how do we calculate this? So even this could be true if the description, well, no, it's not in the description. This could say true for anything. True if the number of users is 7 or 27, because it's even something. That is Chatfield. Yeah, Chatfield can break your answer into selections, just like a HTML form field. Sometimes you have a select, sometimes you have a multi-select, sometimes, it's a mandatory selection. You must choose an option before proceeding in the form, and sometimes it's optional, and sometimes it's multi-select, and sometimes it's multi-select mandatory, and other times it's multi-select optional. So all of these as one is a standard select mandatory, as maybe is a standard selection optional. So it could be null as a value. It's any of these or null. And then component, this is multi-selection, no nulls allowed. And this is as any is multi-selection, yes nulls allowed. So all kinds of data extraction and data structuring is just really, really, as an application developer, you just kind of write out what you want. Oh, we want to know the reviewers of this task assignment. And, these are the people on our team, whatever. And so that's my goal, is that developers can just very quickly say, Okay, here's the information I want. What I don't want to do is write a lot of code teaching the LLM how to have a basic conversation. You can also tell it the LLM is in a role. So here's a senior technical interviewer, or it could be a kindergarten teacher, or one use case that I really want to do, try is like a cliche dungeon master, role-playing game, DM. So it's like welcome adventurers kind of thing. And similarly, you can tell Chatfield who is Bob and what do we need to know about Bob. Alice is the agent, Bob is the human, let's say. And so all of this is defined. You could say, oh, it's a student speaking to his or her teacher. Or I wouldn't want to simulate a teacher, but it is in many of my tests, I had like Abraham Lincoln here as Alice. So he would say 20 years ago, what is your bug report kind of thing. So that's the flexibility that I like, that I want to see. And then today, just to get back to it, actually, it's been very pleasant to kind of review. So thanks for that question. But so today, everything I described more or less is working in Python already. The Python test suite runs, everything's fine. I've been writing Python because I've been building these LLM tools. I've been doing more Python recently, the last couple of years. So I'm, especially with TypeScript, I've done lots of React and JavaScript, but usually I use TypeScript packages or something. But so now we're getting into TypeScript and making this work. I mean, what I want is, I guess, two things. As a user, it's identical, plus or minus small details in the language. But as a user, you can say, oh, I'm writing a web application. Let's do a quick Chatfield form, JavaScript, and off it goes. But then furthermore, as a developer, when I read the code base, they must be more or less identical logic, identical everything, because the experiment is, can I maintain 2 languages and 3 runtimes? Python and TypeScript, and then Python backend, TypeScript backend, and TypeScript frontend alone, with only the help of Claude Code or other, agents helping here. So what are we doing here? Expect as in. Yes. So what I've just learned is that, yes, .skip TypeScript has to compile a file. Yes. So if you fix them, instance ._Chatfield.field. Oh, okay. So it's just protecting. This is just basic. This is not, I don't love this, but whatever. If it passes the test for the moment, then that's okay. And it said no. Let me add the TypeScript directive to disable type checking for this file. Yikes. I mean, okay. Well, that's what I asked for. So let me run, in summary, Chatfield Dynamic. Okay, so we like Chatfield Dynamic, I guess. Maybe in Python, Chatfield Dynamic would just be a dumb wrapper around Chatfield, since it does it in both, since Python hasn't got this problem. Okay, so let's just get back to running. I just want to literally run it to run the test suite and have it pass even with no tests. Chatfield JS. Which Python do I have, by the way? Yeah, we're still good there. Okay, so npm test dash. What is that? Test builder. It was just test builder, I believe. All right, please no op. Okay, good. So it's not great though. I think once again, I told Claude what I want, and it got me what I want. It's like the kindergarten teacher who makes the peanut butter sandwich incorrectly to teach students about about how to communicate instructions. Do we know this? I said what I want, and it just disabled all type checking. Okay. Good. Testbuilder.ts. Okay. So let's not skip this, huh? Right? Let's not skip it. Off you go. Okay. Good. All right. We can start. We can work with this a little bit. But wait, where's that? Wait, where? This is super. Wait, is it way at the top? Oh, there it is. Way at the top. TS no check. I don't think this is going to work because users are going to be using TypeScript. I can't tell them. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. So if I remove this, so let's continue skipping stuff. I don't think it matters though. Or what am I doing? Oops, stop it. Stop it. Yes. Yeah. So let's do that. Okay. So turn off TS no check. TypeScript, allowing it to compile even with type errors, and the skip. Yeah, thank you. So I should get TypeScript errors now. Okay. What I need to understand is this hopeless? Like, do I just need to have a different approach? Or do I just have small little trivial, little bugs to fix in my system? So if I learn the answer to that question, I'm basically going to become a slightly better TypeScript developer in like 2 seconds here. Where's mine? But let me drink some coffee. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. Now, okay, I think I know what I want. I know what I want to do. Yeah. Okay, so where are we? Whoo, this is gnarly. So what is this? Okay, this test. Right. So let's add that test builder dynamic. That was mine, right? Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm gonna do another kind of sloppy commit. Let me just commit both of these. These are unrelated kind of changes, which shouldn't be in the same commit. And again, until I release a proper, package on pip and this sort of thing, I'm not going to worry too much about that part of the discipline. So okay, so now what? So the test builder v2. Now wait a second. What's up with my test builder v2, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, okay. So what's the okay. So what's the difference? This was what I was supposed to be doing. Describe and describe.skip. Chatfield. Mm-hmm. Oh, is it all this stuff? Okay, I know what I want to do. I want to check it all in and then start cleaning it up. Whew, source index. What's changed there? Source. Builder v2's gone. Okay, so if Builder v2's gone, let's just check it all in and keep going. Examples. Claude thinks the builder is working now. Yeah, I don't agree. I don't believe it is. But okay, so I just want to push, or I just want to clean Git so that I can start chopping this stuff up. So instead of skip, because skip is a runtime thing, and hey, there's no counterpart. Because skip is a runtime thing, why is that not? Oh wow, that comment. Oh dear, that comment messed up my editor. Okay, so let's just get rid of that, right? And then I guess let's just do it in parallel here. Oh, there's only one test here. Okay, good. So let me do, oh, I think I know what I want to do. Yep, I know what I want to do. It's all in Git, so I'm just getting rid of stuff. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Okay, gone, gone. So that's it. Okay, so I should see hopefully like one or approximately one errors. And you know what I want to do? I want to get some let's see, test builder .ts. Yeah, let's do this. Alias B. So B is going to be my builder. So I just go B. And then I want another alias to test my V2. We'll call it V for V2. So V is going to go underscore V2. Okay, so B. So I go B. V. Okay, because I think I'm going to be running these several times. All right. So B ran. I was expecting a crash. Good. Fine. Fine. So what's incompatible? Okay, so then let's do this. If B ran, if the builder ran, let's just restore it back. How do I get it back? E, do it the Vim way? Yeah, that works. Okay, so that works. So how about deleting the entire... Oh, wait, skip. Stop skipping. Let me not skip. Yeah, let's just keep them. Okay. Let's just keep them for a second. Do not. Whatever. So, okay, B. Good. I'm glad. I love my aliases. Okay. Wonderful. So let's just go find. I'm just going to do it by hand. So test builder edge cases. Gone. Right? Okay. Maybe I can kind of do it like this. Or I know what I can do. Let me pull a terminal here, huh? JS. So I'm going to need my H alias. Yeah, let me just steal these aliases. They're bound to the shell, obviously, but I want them. Come here. Come here. B and V, B and V, B and V. Oh, I imagine like Visual Studio Code has really nice... All right, whatever. Okay, really nice way to do this. I'm just going to do it. When you do everything in the shell, a nice superpower you get is now you can develop on servers. So you get an extra bonus skill. Everybody wants to develop on servers. Or on prod servers even. Any kind of server. Okay. Good. Fine. So let's keep going. I want to just kind of like drill. I want to teach myself what's going wrong. What's the bug? I don't even want to read the errors for a second here. So let's kill the next one. Special fields. What did it say that? B. Thank you. Gone. Whoops. My muscle memory there is okay. B. Builder. Pass. Okay. So let's undo. So here's one more, right? Whoops. Right? Here's one more. So I check that in, or I save that. Run again. It should fail. Good. We're going to zoom in on this. So it's the transformations. Okay. Are there transformations on this other side? Sub-attribute casts. Okay. So let's drop this out. Let's drop that out too. Basic builder, gone. I guess I could make it skip. That's fine. Keep it simple. Okay. So B. So it should only test this and it should fail, right? Perfect. Okay. As lang. Now wait. Oh. Okay. So this is valid TypeScript? Builder as any? I could get away with that now and then improve it, you know. I mean, at the moment, it's just not like compiling and running in TypeScript. So I don't mind being a little cheeky or using a couple of TypeScript kind of, you know, warts or something. I'm pretty sure this is considered sort of, a last resort. I think this is somewhat bad, in TypeScript. I wouldn't be surprised if this is even some kind of a lint, um, either configurable or default like lint error. But totally works. More or less, my understanding is this more or less kind of drops you into JavaScript mode, where exactly right, I can just reference, I can just basically reference, I guess in JavaScript, they would be, I don't know, keys and values in the object. I can reference this key in an object. This any is a object, more or less. That's my understanding. This may not be totally accurate, but as a developer, that's basically what I need to know. Okay. So then, okay, let's get it even tighter. Line 33 is failing, right? So here, wait, is that failing? Type multi-language cannot evoke. Oh, Chatfield. But then this does work. Okay. Okay, so let's not have custom transformations. Oh, right, and I can't, right, I have to like comment it out. Okay, let's do that. Keep going, keep going. Okay, so let's comment these out. I want to get it down to like one bug and then fix one bug and like check that in. And then, okay. 33, line 33, okay. Oh, it's just these are the problems. Must be, has to be, right? So if I go boom, boom, that's not going to, it's saying dot description. Okay, if this doesn't work, that would actually be good. Okay. No, it did work. It did work. It didn't throw an error. It just failed the test because these are failing, whatever. And so, and is it casting as any? No, it's not. Okay. So this dot as lang, I see. Okay. Okay. So I've got a couple of, okay. Okay. Dot as lang, let's say French. Right. And then is there as lang? Oh, okay, that's the difference. Okay, that's the difference. They cast it. They cast it out like this. Interesting. Now it's got to force it to runtime though at that point, right? There's no way this is compile time. I guess there is a way, but I don't want to think about that. Okay. So then we build. All right. Kind of sucks, right? This kind of sucks, but so okay, so now I need to decide, do I want to just get it working where in a way that I don't love? The problem with this is, well, among builder as any, which that's already trouble. You also lose the ability to just like as source code, the point is it's easy to read, easy to understand, easy to share, easy for everyone. And this is really violating that. You have to just cast it as any and then run it. So the thing with as lang, I guess I could add, okay, so maybe I'll spend like I know, because it's open source, I'm going to take a second to get back into language design and see, once again, the reason we're doing this whole builder, this began with Python decorators, and I switched back to this kind of builder style because the decorators were kind of impossible in TypeScript to do identically, and that's been a positive development. It's very slightly less beautiful, and it's very much more practical and useful. So I wonder if I could do the same thing and just say, well, all right, like just what, I don't really mind what is this syntax here, but what I want is I want to be able to say, as any language, I want to be able to pass in really any string here is supposed to work. But then furthermore, but then furthermore, there's a second argument which can be like an override prompt. And so in my implementation, if you pass in a string here with no argument, then the prompt to the LLM will say, please convert to the language : and then it will substitute this. So it would say, please convert to FR. And my goal was, if this string here is like one of the 2-letter, I don't know what they're called. Let's just ask Claude right now. Right? What are the like 2-letter like language codes? EN, FR, TH, and some they have their like second part. What is it? EN underscore US, EN UK, is it? Let's see what the name of that is. I don't know if I know the name of that like set. Oh, nice. ISO 639-1. Oh, yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. The second part is the ISO 3166-1 Alpha 2 country code. Awesome. Language tag. There we go. Locale identifier. I feel like this is what I read more in. Okay. The language tag. Cool. So here's your language tag. Right. So in fact, let me just make Claude Code, make me a ticket before I create a GitHub issue for a feature where if the .aslang language is a language tag, let's actually describe it, right? Whoops. ISO 639 code. Love it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Code. Or, what is it? The first part, right? Or, let's just write it down. ISO 3166-1. Or suffixed, right? Let's say like EN or ENUS respectively. Then the prompt should explicitly say that to the LM, right? Unless all right. Thank you. So I'm going to get a GitHub ticket to remind me. That was the idea, was that the language, if someone says, hey, I want this language, because I don't know, to me, the point is always these LLMs they're always misbehaving. They're amazing, but I don't trust them. So that's the language. And then I think I know what I want to do. I think I do. I've got a small kind of design or DX bug where you call aslang dot, and then you get aslang underscore. And I think maybe that needs to go. It's already a little bit bad, and I need to fix it. So maybe it just goes aslang like this, right? And it's just always like that. Whoops. So there's a mandatory first argument, and there's an optional second argument. Like French, but in a super positive attitude, right? Exactly. So they're like, oh, zut alors, whatever, right? That would be an example of an override prompt. And then I feel like if that's firstly, I can check, can TypeScript do this? It seems more likely to me than these cheeky little these dots are complicated to build. And then to maintain in 2 languages, there's sort of 2 different ways to get it working in Python and TypeScript. And my if that were the only challenge, I think it could be possible to nail that and crush that. But there's a lot of challenges. I got to get the test suite testing the prompts better. I got to develop, it's still super immature. So we got to triage the priorities. And so I think that's what I want to try. And then also, this has been super positive that it's amazing to me that this is TypeScript. This is compile time stuff. I think the description here, the fields, yeah. These are compile time stuff. Okay. So that's what I want to let me ask. Oh God, I know if I ask Claude Code, can it be done? It's definitely going to tell me yes. And I have no way of knowing if that's really true or not. It's totally going to lie to me. This would be the third or fourth time it's rewritten a bunch of TypeScript and I trusted it. And it just absolutely wasted time and tokens. Well, I'm predicting it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, what is this? Interviewer, what are we doing? Special handling for as-lang. What? What is this? Wait, I said make a ticket, or did I not? Oh, did it just implement it for me? If cast name, what is this, Python? If it starts with as-lang, boom. What is this is ISO language code? Oh, you have to implement that, don't you? No. A GitHub issue to capture this format. No coding. Maybe I messed up my prompt. Thank you. All right. Oh, I think people are messaging more. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't. My goal is to capture everything that I'm doing here. I don't really need the channel to be popular. It's more like Zoom to me than YouTube, which is just we're pairing up, we're capturing everything. I want to see every keystroke. I want to capture myself learning Claude Code as a day-to-day tool and so forth. So yes, I welcome all. To me, any comments or any YouTube visitors is sort of additional open source benefit. I don't have a failing YouTube channel. I've got a successful, open source project. And by successful, I mean, I'm enjoying myself and learning. Okay. Yes, make the issue and let's keep going. Thank you. Okay, we're done. So I want to get started on my, what's changed? Right, just my test here. Okay. So yeah, let's just begin by discussing, right? Should I get it working in, let's get it working in TypeScript first. Wait, what are we doing? I thought I said do it already. Create an issue. Expected the host, what? Okay. I don't know why this isn't done yet. Thank you. Okay. Let's get started. Let's go into think mode or whatever. Okay. I want to change the TypeScript. I want to change the maybe like DX. Play better. Instead of dot. So the thing is dot as lang, there's several of these, right? So as bool can do it. So as int. As int. So if you call as int with no, let me think. So I think there's two kinds of decorators, right? There's decorators where like as int makes sense on its own. That totally makes sense as int. Okay, I think I know. If you pass 0 arguments, you get all defaults, but some of these like as lang, it would throw or it would maybe even compile error in TypeScript. There's a mandatory name. As int has as int can support 0, 1, or 2 arguments. if you okay, I'm gonna start writing this down. Okay, I think there are two kinds of decorators or kinds of casts, right? Currently, basically, right? One type of cast is like what? Mandatory, let's start that one. Like subname, like i.e. .as lang by itself makes no sense. It requires .as lang fr. Let me do this. Oh dear, I don't want to lose my prompt again. I did that before. Okay, I want to change it. I think .foo .as lang foo, right? I think there are two kinds of casts currently. So I think it requires these must have, I guess, one or two arguments. First is the mandatory, like subname. Second is the optional override prompt for the LM. And then two is optional subname, right? i.e. .as int by itself makes sense. So I think these can have 0, 1, or 2 arguments. 0 is default name, default behavior. 1, so then how would I override? Right, that's the only little bug, is if I pass in one string, is that my override prompt to tell it how to convert to an int? Or is that, oh no, I want another integer called, I want another integer called like severity, and it goes from 0 to 1, which is mild severity, and 2 is medium, and 3 is high. That's a perfectly valid int to want to do. So then that would be like .as int severity, right? Oh, maybe if you give it a name, you must, maybe one string must mean, let me think. There could also be keyword parameters, of course. In Python, that'd be super easy. I think in TypeScript should be fine. So the more common, let me think, the more common case would be, I think you pass a description here. This would be an override prompt. You wouldn't really often say severity like this, because now I have to explain to the LLM, oh, well, the range is 1, 2, 3, that sort of thing. So I think if you pass one string, yeah, 0 is default name of 0. One string means a subname. No, one string means an override. Means normal name, override the prompt. Or let's say one positional means normal name, override the prompt. So .as int 0 if 0 if prime .as int 0 if the user severe, no, 0 if non-blocker, 1 otherwise, right? Something like that, right? .as int. That's actually already a bad example. I guess that's fine. Let's do this. Range from 0 to 1 of 0 to 10 of severity. That's fine. So we want, yeah, you might have you might have severity and it's got an int. Yeah, and it's a 0. So .as int, my object .my field .as int. Finally, two positional arguments is subname plus override prompt. And then I guess severity, right? Range of 0 to 10, something like that, right? And then if keyword args is fine, if the user if the caller. Let's try that. Okay. We're changing our language design. Let's try it. Now, I'm not even fully confirmed that that works in TypeScript, but that's okay. Right. Yeah, you're going to need to change both types. And I want to focus on TypeScript. If it works in TypeScript, I can definitely get it working in Python pretty much. So actually, that's probably better. Oh, and then I think people messaged. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You subscribed. Thank you. Oh, I have is my time right above my head? Should be. So you can see the times that I open source here. All right. What are we doing? Improve TypeScript. Right. Okay. TypeScript Builder uses property-based access, which relies on JavaScript proxy. Yeah, maybe we just have to get rid of all JavaScript proxy objects. Let's see. This approach has TypeScript limitations. Yes, it does. It doesn't align well with TypeScript's type system. Mandatory subname transformations. Optional subname transformations. Default name, default prompt. Default name, custom prompt. Yep, I like it. We're going to update the builder types. Modify cast builder to be function instead of property. Yes. Add property overloads. Yikes. Okay. Oh, add proper overloads. Yes, please. Then rewrite cast builder to return a okay. Update the tests. Okay, I know what I want to do. So what are my tests here? Whoa, create a GitHub issue. Okay, thank you. Let's go to Chatfield JF. Yeah. Tests. So test underscore builder. Test builder dot ts. Is that right? Test underscore builder dot ts and test underscore builder underscore v2. Let's just do test builder. Yeah, let's just do test builder. Because this v2 also has its own problem. This is gnarly. I think. Yeah, both of these are basically bad. Neither is better. Where is that here? Yeah. This is just not TypeScript, is the point. Oh, it's already changed it, though. Or did I do that? Oh, yeah, I did that. But the original one is not TypeScript. Okay, so let's see what it's doing. Let's auto approve. Yeah, I guess so. I always burn myself auto approving, but that's okay. Okay. Thank you. As lang fr, as lang es. Sure. As bool even. I think this is going to work because, well, I don't know if it'll work, but it should simplify because now I'm pretty sure my interview objects are completely flat because I still have this. It's not. It's still not perfect, but this is like understandable by people. It kind of makes sense. As float this dot as. What is this? Where are we? This is this tests. This is the real builder. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. Fine. Okay. Whoa, what's going on here? Builder types. Oh, types. Fine. No args, single arg, two args, catch all for flexibility. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I like a nice red commit. Good. We're getting rid of that proxy. Okay. Nice. Nice. I like a red commit. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. Look, that's nice. Okay. Good. Ooh, not good. That's okay. This is fine. The argument stuff. Fine. Better than this proxy code. All right. Okay. Yes, please update test builder. Show me what you've done. Show me what you got. What's changed here? Let me just check here. Builder types, yeah. Builder.ts has changed a ton, and then the tests. Yeah. This is my stuff. I did all that. Yep, okay. Keep writing it. Keep writing. Pass, okay. Don't run all the tests. Add more tests. Oh dear. Is this in the builder? Okay, that's fine. We'll keep the builder. What is this? Oh, okay. TypeScript error again. Instance.Chatfield. So is it still doing that? Uh-huh. Great. Please work. Pass. Yeah, but it said pass before, didn't it? Temp casts. Expect temp casts. Oh, okay. Okay. Function-based transformation. Neat. Replacing property-based. As bool.even. True if even. Dot as bool instead of yes. Dot as lang fr. Two transformation patterns implemented. Give me a new file. Give me a new small test file. Shows two things. Calling dot as lang with no parameters throws, and calling dot as bool does not throw. The two, like, let's try that. Okay. Coffee. Thank you. Yeah, builder modes. Thank you. Thank you. So this may be a small error I can live with for now. That to pull this field in TypeScript is a small pain in the neck. You sort of need to, what is it called? Protect it or something. I think that's okay because these casts should fields, chatfield.fields.message.cast. These fields should always be there. I think I can fix it is the point. Okay, good. So we have some tests. Let's check in some small, where is that? Let's check in that. Yeah, test builder modes. Let's go see it. Yeah, error. Okay, good. So it's doing an expect to throw. Wonderful. And then optional subname, it's expecting it to not throw. Yes, perfect. Easy. Both modes work with parameters. Oh, thank you. It got all the, so .aslang, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That is not what that would mean. French with a, like, happy tone, something like that. That would be. Okay. Is it like this? Must be, right? Okay, cool. Okay, wonderful. Simple, simple. Let me do that. So npm run test builder modes. Let's do that. Please pass. Oh, God. Hold on. I think I messed that up. Both modes work with parameters. No. I messed that up. Wait, no. Try to do it in front of it. Oh. Yes, of course. Thank you. French with a happy tone. It's a test suite. Gotta do everything twice. Okay. Off we go. So we'll start here. Okay. Let me add that in. Like easier, what is it called? Like transformation definitions, right? Something like that. Okay. So I need to add into that. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, let me add it in again. I want just this. Okay. So that's just the test file, but some of this also needs to go in. The builder, I think for sure. This, oh yeah, no proxy for sure. As string. No. Did it make that for me? That's, nobody wants as, or do you want as string? Maybe we do want as string. As lang. Did it just add that in for me? Oh, let's just check there. Is as string grep dash r as underscore str Chatfield py. Oh, it's in there. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, format as string. You could use as string to translate to French actually, but we don't care. As lang I think is cool. Okay. Whoops, where was I? So let's take it, I guess. Wow, why is that all? Oh, I see. Optionals and mandatories. Add as string for custom transformations. Yes, I don't love this code. Whoa, I love this. Oh, this is tests. Oh, I don't want this. Yeah, I don't want this. This is my deletions. Okay, nope, that's no good yet. So that's definitely good. What is this? Let's just change that. Change it. Change it. Oh, as one, as maybe. Yes. And I hope these selections work. These are kind of special cases. So let's take it. That's fine. It'll be in the tests. If language cast. Okay. What is this? Tests? Test API flexibility. Flexible API test. Custom prompt. Right. Subname. Okay. With mandatory subname. Okay, I'll take this. As multi, yep. And then what is this? Special fields? Okay, fine. Fine. I'll take it. Okay, so that's more of the commit. So I'll take all that. So my final commit is all of these changes plus the tests. Cool. All right. Whew. So, and then here's my incomplete stuff that's still not done. So let's just stick back to the builder, right? Test builder modes. Oops. That should be fine. Stop it. Okay, so what is it? NPM test, yeah. Okay, so we're still passing. Good. And then builder dot .py or .ts was it, right? Ooh, oh, ooh. Let's see it. Builder.ts, edit. Expect to throw, wait, what are we in the wrong one? Builder modes, builder, okay. Okay, no TypeScript skips or whatever. This is not bad. This is not bad. I think we're gonna have progress today. I think TypeScript might be somewhat okay. I don't know if it'll be done, but I think this is gonna work now. So language transformations. Now wait, this is definitely wrong, right? How can that work? Are we skipping it or something new? Surely this is an error now, right? Well, let's try that. Test language transformations. So let's see if we can skip stuff, right? We're gonna keep this, and then these all skip out, okay? Oh, hold on. Overwrite. No, this is wrong. Hold on. Oops. Okay, pull it out again, and yeah, edit, save. Okay. Maybe this is maybe I had an old version. I think I have some skill issues with Visual Studio Code. Okay, so then here's my validation rules, multiple hints. Where's the language? FR. Yeah, here it is. Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. Custom transformations. What runs? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Nice. Not bad. And then what's this builder v2? Right, v2 was it? Okay. Okay. Priority. Is this going to be as one underscore choices? Right? Yeah. Yeah. So I think I have just little bugs here, right? Dot as one. Yes. And then surely it's like that, right? As multi. Dot as one, let me dot as multi. Oh, I see. Dot as one underscore choices. So it must be like this, right? Priority level dot as one, like label and selected features as multi. So the selected features would be a string as multi, dot, oops, as multi. It's gonna be like feature list or something. The choices. Yeah, let's say that. Or let's say selections, right? Selections. Selected. Yeah. And kind of same thing here, right? Priority label. Priority. And then it'll have a label. Okay, that's fine. So as one is going to be as one label. And then as multi selected. I think that's how that works. Test choice builder. What other tests are there? Let's just test, yeah. Comment them all. Let's try that. So, okay, so let's see if I know my code base. See if I can fix my own code base. So then the final one is as one label. Okay. Receive. Oh, good. Okay. I think this is like possibly a real bug. Oh, wait. No, I think this is not checking like how did it evaluate out as one. This is checking the meta. So dot fields, dot priority, dot casts, dot. Oh, okay. Let me just print it real quick. Can we just do this real quick? Whoop. And then like JSON. Yes, thank you. Will that just print out? Let's see if I can get the output here. Nope. Did I lose my output? Uh-huh. Oh, there it is. Stupid. Wait, what? Stupid, I'm doing Python. Whoop. Okay, thank you. Actually, this thing wrote Python for me too. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So here's my, it's got a type of with choices. What? Oh, is that what we call it? Yes. Okay. It's got no description. It's got roles. It's got fields. In the fields, here's the casts, right? Okay. Ah, so this has a choice type? Aha. Maybe I'll go read the Python code. Let's just go read, I think I know the interviewer in the Python code like uses all this. Where'd it go? The interviewer, I want to say like as one right here. Yeah. Oh, interesting. It's going choose exactly one. Interesting. It goes choose underscore. Yeah. And then it's checking that later. Okay. Unclear if this name shortening helps. So then make the cast definitions. Nope. Process the tool inputs. Input. So what is choose? Let's try the interview object. Let's see if it does this choose underscore. Stop it. No, it does not. Choose underscore. Okay, in the Python, here we are. Here we are. So here's the decorator. Choose 0 or more. Uh-huh. I could actually just go pull up some old traces and I should see this in the definition. In fact, let's try that. Langsmith. Let's see if I can find some old traces and just see what did that object look like. Uh-huh. All right. Where is like, so last 7 days. Let's try, what is that, start time? Oh, you can't sort for me? What? So, okay, whatever. Let's do it manually. Where's a timestamp? Oh, there it is. 9192. Let's go a couple days ago before my TypeScript adventure. Uh-huh, thank you. Should be a bunch in 7 days. Thank you. 9125, 829, 836. Okay, 831 maybe. And is this a particular? No. We don't have a filter, do I? Is trace, that's fine. Is there more? Null. I wonder if I could filter for LLM calls. Ooh, here we go. No, I think this was working. Let's see, can I filter for, here we go. Run type. What's a run type? Chain LLM. Here we go. Nailed it, perfect. Got it, okay. So let's see if there's any, so when we initialize, for example, the output should be the full data definition. So cast as int -1. This is like favorite number. Yeah, favorite number. Cool. Okay, and then it's so in the state here is where's the state? Oh, in this call it's less, right? It's when we think, for example, the input state has, yeah, mentored, specs, hint, must reject, not roles. Okay, I wonder if there's anything else. It would be like in that metadata. I don't know if I can search it. Oh, let's see. Anything with as one payload. Let's just see. Oh, okay, I need to open it. Okay. Let me think. I'm gonna pause just for one moment. Where's that? HDMI. Yeah. Let me like let it run. Is it? I don't know. Oops. What? Huh? Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me think about this for 2 seconds in the other room. All right, I've thought about it. All right. Whoops. What did I do? I closed my terminal. I always do that. Ignore you. I always do that. I guess I could set this variable in my init scripts because now it's just about logging out of Claude Code. Okay. Whatever. So let's just run Python. Yeah. So this is our Python. Aren't there examples? Like favorite number? That should work. Yeah, mathematician. Hello there. 3. Number 3. Why 3 is your favorite number? No reason. Final answer. Why is it asking for follow-up? Got a little bug. See, this is the sort of bug that I really want to fix, you know, like that's a mistake. I said my favorite number is 3. It did not start, you know, because only when it calls this tool is the data synced, is the data like available. It's chatting with me, and, you know, from the perspective of the software and from everyone's perspective, this 3 has not been extracted out of the conversation and placed into a little, you know, field here. So this is totally perfect. Oh, is it asking for a reason? Maybe that's, oh, maybe that's not a bug. Maybe I just have a an issue there. So then in the I know. So let's, in the examples, let's just print out that dang sub yeah, here. So in under favorite number, I bet there's a reason. It seems to be persistent. Alice is a mathematician. Favorite number, hint. Whew, that's cool. Yeah, reason. Oh, okay, no wonder. And least favorite number. Okay, fine. So, yeah, awesome. True if commonly considered unlucky. Super, yes, exactly. So then, now what do we want? I'm just gonna run it. Yeah, run like interactive, I guess. Oh, geez, run automated. Oh, I see. Oh, God, I don't love this, but Claude Code just generates and generates and generates without. Yeah, it's really true. Okay, so all I want to do though is just print out. That's it. JSON.dumps. Is it? It's not interview.data. It's interview.chatfield. Let's just try that, right? Off we go. So I guess TypeScript would have done this. Wait, what? While not interview.data. Oh, this is the automated. Get out of there. Boom. Stop it. Yep. There it is. Okay. So what is it right now in Python? What are these casts for these as any? As bool, as bool, as bool. Where is it? As set. Nope. Oh, here it is. As one. Right. Okay. Yeah, that choose stuff is sent to the LLM. That's what it was. Okay. So this is correct. This is right. If it's not this way in TypeScript, that's wrong. This is definitely correct. So there's no namespacing. And it's just simply, I remember, it's just simply the like prefix of the string as one, as maybe, as multi. It's not great, but it's not explicit. In other words, this type choice, this could say type, one choice, type optional choice, type multi-choice, and type optional multi-choice, something like that. And it's not. So let's just keep them consistent and keep moving forward. Whoops, I'm not on video, am I? I'll click my video back on. So then, good. Good. It's fine. In the code, it's perfectly fine. It just checks this string here, and these are all different. So we'll move forward with that. So if I console.log these tests, right? Click myself on. Actually, let me cough real quick. Okay, I think I'm good. Get back on. Okay. So, I've been coughing. Okay. So, yes. Do I V? Thank you. Do I still have B? Yeah, I do. Awesome. Okay, V. So I just want to print out, here it is. Okay. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. As one label type choice. What? Null false and multi-false? That's not perfect. Okay. That's not in here. Of course, because it's redundant. Wait, what? No, that's V. Hold on, let's go to the favorite number. Where is that? Here. These do not have as null. Oh my God. They do. Did I do that? I think Claude Code did that. I don't think, because, wait. So for one thing, I tend to make my variables, if they're Boolean, I tend to write prefix is_is. Again, just copying from, in Ruby, you just put a question mark and it makes it a Boolean. And so you can have kind of Boolean types or Boolean expressions. And so I've always kind of kept that, but I do is. So I think Claude Code implemented this for me, and it's not used anywhere. Multi, right? JavaScript, TypeScript, as multi, that's fine. Well, let's go in the, where can I find the TypeScript, where's Python? Here it is. Pardon me. There you go, choice builder. Oh, so I could maybe do like this, right? Self.null. Here it is, null and multi. No, I'd rather, if it's going to have the bug or like the misfeature, the bad design, that the logic is just checking the name of the key, then keep it. You know, don't have half of an implementation here to distract myself later. So I kind of don't. Let me just not do it now, though. I don't want to get sidetracked on a sidetrack. Okay, so I know what I want. Yes. All right, I'll just leave a little to do and keep going. Okay. So then otherwise, besides this null and multi, which is not my idea right now, this is totally the way it should work. You have as underscore your, you have as something underscore your label. The type is choice. There's a prompt. There's choices. These are all passed to the LLM. Okay, so then if I go back, I believe it's perfect. Jest. Let me check my audio before I get too. Underscore. Yep. So jest is running my builder, and then here's my cast as one label. Type choice. Here's a prompt. Here's the choices. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So good. That's totally a bug. As lang.fr. Yeah, let's just fix that. Where is that? Builder. Are we doing builder v2? Must be, because it's gonna have bugs, right? As lang dot. Here it is. Oh. Right. Whoops. That's the point, right? Uh-huh. It would be like this. That would be the fix. Dot build. Right? No, stop it. Dot build. Thank you. Something like that. Or instance. Instance. Okay, does that run? Comment. So is that the only test in the whole file now? Pretty much. Let's try it. Good. Okay. Now, I think it might be redundant now that everything's fixed up. I'm not sure there's anything in this file. Maybe I'll just ask Claude Code now. I'm not sure there's anything in this file that shouldn't be in the others. Bring it back. So here's as multi. So this is wrong. So let me see if I can do it by hand. So it'd be as multi. It needs to have a name. So there's features, selected features, like you could call it like official features. Selected features. Oh wait, I already did it. Selected is the name. And then options. I kind of no longer love this. Now that you have to pass the name in, I kind of maybe wouldn't mind like that or something for kind of clarity to the developer. But let's keep going. These are small paper cuts. Build. So then I print it out. Features should have this selected thing going, right? As one, as multi-selected. Yeah. Wait, true? True or true the? Well, okay, I can let it fail. Did it fail? Aha. Okay, choice builders. This is failing. Oh. So, expect metadata fields.priority. Mm-hmm. Dot cast, yes. Dot as one label. So my casts for as one label. Mm-hmm. It should be this massive object. The choices is the low, medium, high. Okay, that's the fix. Yep. Be like this, huh? Choices. Is it like that? And then as multi underscore selected. Why would it be true? I don't understand. Is it true the or true? Let's see. What does that fail? Expected true to be the big thing. Yeah. Why? I don't remember the old tests, but that's fine. So, as multi selected, whatever, dot choices. Who cares? To equal. Oh, I see. 2b is like triple equals, basically, right? Yeah, exactly. That's cool. That should pass. Good. That passes. So then let's start uncommenting more. Confidential. Yeah, I know. You were so into confidential yesterday. Claude Code would not forgive me. Okay, pass, pass, pass. Let's remove that console. Off you go. Yes. Okay, good. What else? What's commented next? Chaining everything. Yeah, we want to chain everything. So I'm just going to not even read it and run it. Woo! Okay. Earlier this morning, pre-caffeine, more or less every time I touched the keyboard, something crashed. Something got worse. I think this part of the journey, I've been like just making things much worse and then a little worse and then much worse and then a little worse. And so maybe we're finally turning the trend back. So awesome. So the whole file passes. Okay. So what changed? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, so look, these are the old ones. Dot choices, dot multi, yikes. Oh, so it was testing the actual flag. No wonder. What is it? Choices. Wait, choices? I thought they're options. Did I do that? I wanted to copy the HTML language like option, option, option. Okay. This is because it's one choice with three options, right? It's not three choices, but that's fine. So then, that's fine. We'll just test both of them. One's as one, one's as multi. Okay, that can stay. I sort of changed the nature of that test, but that doesn't matter. So then, is that the only difference? That's the only difference. Okay, so let me just check that in. V2. Okay, so whoop. So this is not bad because now if I say test, if I say npm test underscore builder. Uh-oh. Ooh, wow. Okay. I haven't looked at the builder dynamic code like at all. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a whole code base. Okay. Wait. Oh, this is a tester. This is a tester. Oh, yeah. I did look at this one test. I think I moved this. Did I not? Okay. Why? Why is dynamic just totally anything goes? What am I doing? Test builder .ts. Trait builder. Yeah. Types. Okay. Yep. So where's that dynamic? Wait, builder types? Ah. Uh-huh. Let's find that dynamic. What is that? Dynamic builder. Where the heck did it go in my code base? Mm-hmm. Chatfield dynamic. Here. Uh-huh. Loose type. Mm-hmm. Patient gatherer. Takes time to understand. Oh yeah, these are the... Wait, so then this loose type version, Chatfield dynamic, it just does a Chatfield builder. Oh. Oh, it's defined as a different generic. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Cool. And so then and then the test suite tells me everything I need to know. Oops, come here, test suite. So the TypeScript test suite, where's the TypeScript test suite? This is Python. Let me close some stuff out. TypeScript, test suite, dynamic. Mm-hmm. So I can return to this and build from this. So dynamic totally works to the extent that this does not crash, but I kind of like it. Good. Now, what else is different? Oh, the Python builder? Is that just to, oh, a little to do? Let me add that in. Let's just check that in. No. A to do, whatever. Okay, we're checking that in. What time is it? Yeah, we're good. And this is the example. Am I just printing out stuff? Okay, don't care. Python. Okay. Gone. Push it up. So let's keep going on test suite. I don't think all these pass, but let's just run it. Let's just be brave. It's going to be a bloodbath. Yeah, it's a bloodbath. Okay. But the nucleation site, my like nucleation site idea from approximately 24 hours ago, I think worked. The builders work, and I'm not so worried about interviewer because I believe the sorts of errors is going to be, oh, like LangGraph has an old version and a new version, and I'm using new something like that. It's just going to be using LangGraph, but LangGraph supports both languages, so I'm not as worried there. I mean, I do not expect unexpected setbacks, so we'll see. But what is this test interview? So let's try some, what's, oh, it doesn't just give me a nice list that failed. It doesn't kind of give me a summary. Oh, there it is, dialog fields. Builder, and then dialog fields. Is it doing it alphabetically? But what about test interview? Right? Interview, right? Oh. Okay, yeah, those are super broken. Okay, so let's just keep going then. Builder totally runs, right? Builder. And there's some redundant tests in there, but that's okay. Okay, awesome. Any like comments? What? That should work, right? Fine. Looking for like massive commented out code. I think it's fine. Nope, nothing. Okay. So, good. So what's next? Builder. Let's try custom transformations, right? All right. So this is just totally not even importing correctly anymore. Okay, good. Let's go read it. Let's go learn the code base. Custom transformations. Right. That's all these as. Oh, so this is so this just flat out needs a rewrite to use the new mechanism. So I'm gonna make Claude do that for sure. Where's Claude? Let's go Claude and then resume. Builder modes. Was this it? Clearly demonstrate the 2 transformation modes. Yes, perfect. Please update, right, what is that? Chatfield JS slash tests slash custom transformation. All right. So I expected to get this correct. Okay. Off we go. Yes. Start to the proper import. Custom transformations. Yes. Yes. Oh, I saw a change. Double squared even French. Good. Please work. So now if the tests fail, fields subvalue. Is that a TypeScript? Yeah. TypeScript error. Okay. Thank you. It seems like they invented TypeScript to say, oh my God, this might be undefined. And then they invented a new syntax to say, well, it's okay if it's undefined. They're flogging themselves. Okay. Did it work? Pass. Don't run the whole test suite. Okay, good. Good. So what's changed? Wonderful. Just some rewrites for the new okay, good. This is perfect. So no, what was it? NPM, yeah, custom translation. Something I love about NPM is maybe confusing if you're less experienced, but it's awesome if you're more experienced, which is it doesn't matter where you are in the code base. So I can be, I can be deep in here. And when you run npm, it always changes its working directory to the directory which holds the package.json, basically to your project root, which in my case actually is this Chatfield JS, right? Not the super project parent. And then it executes everything from there. And so things like jest, like this always works well. Whereas I think if I just ran jest may also do a similar trick. No, it doesn't. File not found. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. This is an example. Yeah. Jest is saying, I have no idea what you're talking about. tsconfig.json is not there. But whereas when I run it with an npm, if I just say if I say npm, because I run this test script, that's the difference between an npx command and an npm script, is npm changes there. So it runs it from there. In fact, can I quickly go here and go like console.error? Hi. Woo. So I do that. I see my high. So there's my high. And so then I can say process dot, what is it? CWD or get CWD? CWD. Is it a function? A lot of times they're functions. Let's try that. That is wrong. Oh yeah, no, that's right. I thought that was a dot. Maybe I need my glasses changed. So when the script is running, the current working directory is the project root. So that makes everything super consistent. So the downside is it's sort of silently tricking you and changing to a working directory without really saying anything about it. It's just quietly changing there, these npm scripts. I mean, it's documented, I'm sure, but it's kind of just doing it. But the upside is everything's always super consistent, and you can run npm commands from anywhere in your code base. Perfectly fine. It's really awesome. I prefer it. Okay. So where were we? Good. So as int -1, As int doubled. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. So does that run npm? I haven't even been reading it. Perfect. Okay. So what that means is, can I do like this? Build and that? Does it run both? Oops. npm. Whoops. npm test. Like this. Build. Something like that. Yeah, it did. It did. It pulled them both in. Great. Okay, so the builder and these custom transformations, they're a little redundant, but that's okay. So then let's jump back to Claude. Okay, okay, let's just start a new one. I think you can reset it, but I don't care. Okay. I want to now wait a second. I already said I want parallel stuff, so let's just go look, right? Chatfield JS test and Chatfield PY test. Yeah, nope. Tests. Oh, there is a conversation. So it goes builder and then it goes conversations. And this goes builder, custom transformation. Okay, dialogue class and dialogue fields. Okay. Where first there's builder. And what else was it? And custom. Okay, files are fine. All right, and then what? So I wanted to be parallel to Python first builder. Wait, what? But I wanted parallel to Python where first there are builder tests and then no, not dialogue, right? Oh yeah, Python. I keep forgetting Python's on the bottom now. Okay, conversations. Yeah, and then conversations. Let me just ask you this. I know I'm going to simplify. Is dialogue. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hello, this is Jason. Phone rang. Sorry. Can't write code. The phone's ringing. Okay. Next. What do I want? Okay, these builders are running and then zooming in. Is there any reason to keep oh yeah, we're getting rid of code. We want red commits. This test dialogue. Let's start there. Do I have more coffee? Yes. I think this is working. Good. Legacy. Yeah. Yeah. Duplicates. Yeah. Outdated duplicates. Yes, let's delete them. Python myself offline. So hopefully if I tell it, I'm willing to, that I will take responsibility for following the rules, and then it'll just trust me to follow the rules, and I will not follow the rules. Okay, what are we doing? What? Remove? Yeah, don't ask me for RM commands. You know, I don't mind an RM command. You should know that by now. Okay, thank you. Good. RM is a really, really like, coarse-grained hammer to do coding. So I love an RM. Okay, they're just literally gone. Wonderful. Woo. Okay. Awesome. So now let's get into, I know exactly what I want to ask it. Great. Let's get into builder test now. Tell me, what are the differences between Python and TypeScript in terms of file names, and also the like breadth of things tested. Our ultimate goal is identical tests in both. Let me just start there. Okay, so I'm going to ask it that. And then npm test. So this should, okay, so let's see if interview and interviewer crash. I assume they will. Now, ooh, not too bad though, but it's errors. So let's just go read the, let's just start interviewer, huh? Was it viewer should match, right? Oops, npm test. Should match? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, let me set my timer to make sure I exit. Hey, Google, set a timer for 20 minutes. Okay. So, Chatfield, gather builder. All right. So this is just old code. Tests. This is kind of nice. In Python, I went like example first and build it out and got it working end to end. And the test suite was just sort of like Claude's job to tidy up and do the needful there. But then on TypeScript, I've been like test suite first. I like it. And it kind of jibes for typed languages. The test suite's a little bit more useful up front, maybe a little. Okay. Interviewer. Oh, it actually builds a bunch of types. I guess it has to. Okay. So then import Chatfield from /builder, yeah, for sure. Interviewer. I think it's like that. And then what's this mock? Oh shoot, let's keep it. Or can we? We don't have it. Wait, there is no, what is there? Integrations? Nope, that's not it. So whatever happened to this mock thing? How, whoops, where am I? Come here. No. Interviewer. So what is this? Mock LM. LLM backend. Okay, let me ask, let's see. Let's ask, well, let's see what Claude's doing. Okay. I mean, of course. Inconsistent. Oh, interesting. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Let's do this. So that file names in Python are test_whatever.py are whatever.test.py. That'll be an easy, quick one. And then my little override that I did can go away. We can get back to consistent. I think that's what it means to be idiomatic in both languages. Test conversation, real API conversation flows, test dialog class, and test dialog fields. But dialogue. What's a dialogue? Let's go read it. I don't remember a dialogue. So what is a dialogue doing? Nothing. Basically nothing. I don't think any of this is useful. Okay, good. So test dialogue, class, and fields can go away in both languages. Yeah, I've done so much testing of these meta objects. I'm sick of testing meta objects. It's fine. It's fine. Third, fourth. Yeah, this is dumb. Yeah, okay, perfect. So we don't want dialogue. The dialogue, is it spelled American? No. Let's do that. Is that what it said? Yes, we're going to consolidate. Okay. Good. Edge cases to Python's tests. Wonderful. Thank you. More current working directory mistakes. What a human would do is run pwd, right? Or, I mean, in practice, most people have it print out in their prompt. Okay. What are we doing? Renaming? MV? Okay. So I've allowed MV commands and RM commands. Good. So then what that means is I can just constantly in the wrong directory. Okay, so I can update my tsconfig.tests. This, where did I do that? Is that not it? Or no, it's just, yeah, it was here. Yeah. This is mine. Let me actually show it. I can pull it up. Git log Jess. Right. So it's that one. Use the correct test file names. So, oh, I did it yesterday. Git show, boom. Okay, so tons of progress since yesterday. Yeah, I erased it. I'm just gonna revert that. Bring back the default Jess test match, right? Oh, I think I can't do that. I don't usually directly revert like this. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. All right, so it's back. So we're back to normal. Hey, it worked. Perfect. I've removed the old one. Thank you. Renamed all TypeScript. Thank you. Python naming convention is that. Oh. What should I do? Parallel. I hope I'm using the right language of parallel. Maybe isomorphic. Okay. Builder.test, builder dynamic, builder modes, builder v2. Yeah, then we're going to fix these builder tests. Okay, but I need to check some stuff in, huh? Nice. Wait, what? Tests? Yeah, let's just add them in, huh? Good. Deleted. New file. Okay. Good. And then it didn't change any Python? No, it did not. It just deleted those files. Wonderful. Yeah, let me hurry up and check in before it writes some. Oh, good. What do I want? All the tests. Yeah. What am I trying to say? Consolidate. Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm going to merge this into the last one. Yeah. And it's not going to be a revert anymore. So I'm just going to do this. Git check in. Amend, and I'm just going to do a new commit message. Idiomatic test file names for both languages. All right. Languages. Done. Push that. So then let's look at it. Oh, let me just make it tighten all that up. What is this? Claude.md? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much. Parent Claude. Nice. Okay. All right. So then, okay, next let's consolidate all the TS builders. I want, is it possible? How possible? 1.py file, 1.ts file are basically identical semantically, right? Thank you. Analyze the builder tests. Yeah, if I were still in decorators, I don't know if I'd be, I say this far along. I feel like I'm way stuck in the like early steps here to get this working. But I don't know. I mean, shipping one without Claude Code, if I didn't have Claude Code, but I did have more like TypeScript deep knowledge, I have years of JavaScript, but less TypeScript. Mostly the only time I use it is if I have to. And so it would still be hard. It would be pretty hard. And it would, without a language model, you know, it would be a lot of coding. You know, you have to code everything twice. You only have to debug once-ish, but you got to code it all twice. And then in the early days of the project, you know, in the early days, the trivial differences are more important, like jest versus PyTest. They're just kind of trivially different, but you got to set them both up and get them both, you know, going and so on. So the main just, oh, oh, this is another thing that needs to change is actually the TypeScript has the new correct like implementation dot as lang now dot as lang now requires one arg with an optional second for prompt override, right? LM guidance. As bool instead of dot as whatever dot developer label, it is dot as whatever devel label. I'm just see the TS implement. We need to make Python the same, make the tests reflect that, and ultimately consolidate the TS and PY as planned. All right. I forgot that TypeScript is ahead. Good. So I had a little mistake and wasted some tokens, but positive news is this is my first time I built something out in TypeScript and I'm moving it over to Python. So that's fun. So now I'm a dual language developer a little bit. I wouldn't call myself a brilliant dual language developer. I'm sure there's some really good dual language Python TypeScript you know, software out there. But anyway, milestone. I wrote something in TypeScript, and now we're pushing it over to Python. That's pretty cool. Now I'll update the Python builder to match TypeScript's API. Yes, thank you. So if it does this first try, oh, requires sub name. Cool. Fine. False, 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 true. Yeah, wonderful. Update the tests. Thank you. Wow, huge progress. Huge progress. We changed the oh, I got to update the documentation. I know two things that I want to do, right? I want to do two things. Claude, let me let it yeah, look at the Git like the DX, especially around what casts. Make sure the project README reflects this, and also bring back some fun and clarifying examples of casts into the main README. Python README. Okay, so I'm not going to send that until the code is corrected, which we'll see. Oh, test field. Yeah. Always. Oh no. Oh no. Is my okay? Ooh, I hope it gets its virtual environment. I hope it gets its virtual environment set up. I forgot. Oh god. Let me do this. I'm killing it. I'm killing it. Which Python? Yes. Okay, good. Python. Wait, no, was it Chatfield Python? .vn bin aggravate. So I'll go back to Claude. We'll resume the conversation, and then I'll say, Python is fixed. Try your PyTest command again. Let's see if I can. Please work. So it should run. Hopefully this one. Good. Cool. Good. Ooh, learning a lot today. So if things crash, the answer is press escape, fix it. You can pause and resume. You can exit. That's really cool because they have sessions. You can basically change the environment variables of this Claude code anytime you like by exiting, changing environment variables, starting a new Claude Code subprocess, but then reconnecting to your session, and voila, lesson learned. That's really cool. That's cool. And then you just tell it, oh, I fixed it. Do it again. And it did. It perfect. Exactly the right command. So now I know. So now I know virtual environments. And then the lesson I kind of already learned is don't trust Claude Code to do its virtual environments. It's just a complete disaster. It always gets it wrong. It'll source it and then forget. It'll forget and then source it. It's all this horrible stuff. So you just want the Python command to run correctly as a subprocess, and that Python command must be your proper virtual environment and all this. That's how Claude Code's going to succeed the most. The most. Okay, overwrite, fine, as float expect. So we're back in JavaScript. Wait, are you sure? I thought this was a bunch of protection stuff. Why are you pulling that out? Okay. And then what? Test special fields. Okay. All right. It's checked in, so I feel like it's going around in circles. Isn't that going to throw TypeScript errors in a moment here? Maybe it'll clean those up. I thought this commit here, this is good. I'll learn a little about TypeScript. I thought I feel like I've seen this red and green just back and forth where it's just doing nice, simple logic test. I think maybe because it's copying the Python line by line, you know, and then it's and then TypeScript says no, that's not valid, and then it goes back and then back and back and back. When it's in TypeScript fixing mood, it does this red code, and then when it's in Python synchronization mood, it does the green, and it never merges them. Let's just see. Aha. Aha! Yes, yes, yes. All right, fix it. Okay. All right. Just burning tokens, just setting tokens on fire. All right. It's not good code. It's not correct code. It's real-time code. It's done in 60 seconds. That's what it is. Yes. All right. I still think it should. Yeah, TypeScript defaults to interview while Python defaults to empty string. Okay. Oh, I see. The OS is a lot of passing. Oh, so that's TypeScript. Okay, okay, we can, that may be a bug, but if it's consistent bug across both languages, that's fine. We're still in the like hell of just getting it. You know, it's still scaffolded up. What are we doing? Uh-huh. Okay, good. It's still like not, although I think after today, it's actually going to be close. Again, I don't expect this level of trouble. This is like kind of language stuff. Also me becoming less rusty with TypeScript in general. So I think there's a lot of one-time upfront costs getting to here. Okay, we've updated Python. Yes, as lang.fr. As bool becomes that. Yes, choice builders. Hey, Google, stop. Okay, we're good. Choice builders now use, yes. Consolidated TypeScript test. Thank you. Thank you. Achieve semantic parity. 5 test classes, 19 tests, same assertions. Yes, this is exactly what I want. And this is what any developer I think would expect from like a professional, like a software company that releases, you know, that releases software for consumption by other software developers or just for maintenance. This is what you would expect. Like literally it's the same. That's fine. Yeah, actually that's a stupid, that's fine. I don't care. Good. So let's see what that looks like. Oh, yeah, let's see what that looks like. Cool. Okay, just some white space. Okay, whatever. Okay, builder tests. Oh, so what this is actually going to do is bring the cast change to Python and up and sync all builder tests, right? Okay, so if I go to which Python, Chatfield Python. So here, if I go PyTest, let's just see what happens. Right, the conversation. That's good. So conversations is failing in my test suite in Python, and I think it's like not implemented or it's way behind in TypeScript. So that's great. I can just fix that. Like I said, getting I think the interview object, or really the builder. Yeah, if the builder works, the interview object should be okay. Oh, some of this is like really, actually needs corrections. But so let me, what is it? It's already checked in. So let's make it update the documentation. Hopefully it'll do a git diff. And I said all day today, so it should sort of notice. Yeah. Please review recent git changes. Totally. So I think some of these, yeah. These are all going to be easy. I think, yeah, no attribute FR. So those are trivial. Those are just changes that Claude, yeah, test interview and test conversation can do. TypeScript is super dialed in. Whew. Chatfield JS. See tests. Come here. So, whoa. What's this integration? React. Oh, okay. So if I go to my tests here, okay, test builder, test conversations. We don't care. Custom transformations. Yes. Yes. Interview and interviewer. So that's basically correct. Conversations is outstanding in TypeScript. So npx test builder for sure. I think I can do this, right? Builder. Wait, what? Need to install. Whoops. npm. Feels good. Feels good. Feels super good. And it's all TypeScript. It's all valid. It's all basically going to work. Small warts at the worst for now. Oh dear, all my stuff. Small warts. Where is that? Tests. Here we are. Builder. I think there was like a... I think it's great. It's basically great. Yeah. Oh, there's no casting. So it's all TypeScript. But like at this point, the TypeScript, both test suites have like, you know, both test suite. There's some good stuff in the TypeScript that's only in TypeScript now. So that's a massive accomplishment, in my opinion, personal accomplishment, not like a huge valuable thing for the world. But that's a milestone for this project is TypeScript is legit now. I'm doing stuff in it. We're making changes. We're making corrections and then pushing back to Python. And then Python, whoops, rich transformation. Yeah, allow all edits so I can get out of here. Convert responses to any data type with cast. Yeah, rich transformations, exactly. Rich transformations. Type safety. Really? I don't want to brag about type safety. I like type risk. I like just shipping out code that's totally not type checked, tested. You can test the heck out of it. And really, that's why it's not that I'm right, but in the things that I've been building my whole life, like kind of end-to-end tests and things like that, end up being way more urgent to prove kind of business value than like type safety, you know. But if it helps you ship fast and it helps you ship correctly, perfectly good. Again, I did C# for a ton of code, and it was great. All right, come on, read me. Where are we doing? I want to get out of here. Yeah, rich transformations. Cool. Let's actually read while I'm waiting. Let's just read. How does the TypeScript interviewer look? I think it looked pretty good. Whoa. Oh, interface. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Interview. I don't know about this. Maybe. Interview state. Totally. So this is way off the messages. It had this nice like deduplicator in Python, but that's okay. It was okay for now. This is my implementation. Totally awesome. Interview state type. Fine. Here's my merger. Oh, and this is like not implemented. Okay, so the Python and the TypeScript are out of sync. But I think, yeah, setup graph. Where's the dang graph? Where does it like do it? Here we go, add nodes. I think this is more or less copied over. This is the part that I'm expecting to work pretty well. Once it starts traversing my graph and setting state, I'm expecting things to work. Maybe I'll have a little serialization, deserialization issues like I did in Python. But then, you know, the thinking node, that's there. And then, yeah, determine which LLM we're calling. Like all this logic's in here. The listen node, it's all in here. So I'm expecting the interviewer to work pretty well. And I think the interview really does nothing. It's really now, everything's in this _Chatfield object here. And then it's just little helpers. There's nothing to the interview object anymore. There's literally just helpers everywhere. I don't even know if I need this, but maybe. So I'm expecting the interview. It was the builder. The builder, I think, is the tricky part. I'm expecting the interview to be easy-ish as far as brand new software that no one's ever, that's literally, right out of the oven. I'm expecting the interviewer to be okay, and to the extent that there's problems, I'm expecting to learn about LangGraph.js, and then if there's some differences between LangGraph.js and LangGraph.py, then learning that is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that, as long as it's not too depressing, as long as it's not too disastrous, as long as they're basically, working. I think it will. So when that is done, then the my little examples can become proper, like kind of full, end-to-end test. Where are the examples? Yeah, here. Here's a job interview, restaurant orders. These they could remain examples, but things like this would go into the test suite, just to confirm that, and then to confirm that the LLM is converting it all and so forth. Maybe even a mocked LLM where like I just use regular expressions so that if certain strings from the test suite come in, the LLM just pops it out, something like that. But then also for sure testing all the way through to the LLM. And then, like, if that works and the tests are running in both systems, there's some small stuff, like I basically still haven't implemented validation, and then it's ready. I guess the last thing that I didn't mention is I want the prompt testing in Langsmith here. I want to do proper, like, experiments or something like that, evaluations, to work on my prompts. If I change the prompt and it works one time, did it actually improve the whole system, or did I just get lucky in that one query? That's what I want to nail. But that can be like a V1 1.1, improving the prompts and improving it all out with experiments. It could actually wait a little bit. If the test suite all works and it runs in all these environments, that's massive. Like, that's like very close to shippable. Okay, good. Let me just push that up and let's enjoy it in GitHub. Refresh. Okay. Bug report, installation, don't care. Examples, don't care. Validation. Okay, perfect. Okay, my phone's ringing now, so I'm just going to log it out. This is perfect. Huge progress. I love it. I love it. I love it.